Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Orlando. And here's Maravich.
Come to me, come to me.
Shot clock at 5. From outside. Off the mark. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Atlanta. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now Maravich. From deep. Raja with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Barnes outside. And the three off target. And it's Orlando's ball. Down low. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Barnes outside. Inside. Here's Carter. Pass to Banchero. The finish. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
Now here's Barnes.
Away team foul. Number 52. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Maravich with it. Lets it go from deep. Here's Thomas. And he banks in the layup.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Number 52.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Knocks down the three ball.
Number 43.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Away team ball.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. No good on the quick three. The Atlanta trails by 4. Carter with it. Now Thomas defending. Driving in. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Here's Carter. Orlando grabs the miss. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Assisted by.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Banchero. It's stolen by Mutombo. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one, good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Nobody near Barnes.
Come on.
And they recover it.
That's all you.
Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And that one goes long. And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of it.
Here's Garnett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First team foul.
Shoots the ball as well as any big. Very versatile out on the floor. Garnett draws a lot of contact.
That one misses. The Atlanta trails by 9. The 3. Bosch grabs the miss. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Assist.
And this is the work ethic Garnett possesses. Really hustles down the floor in transition.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Carter. From deep 3-point range.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here's Ellison. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Away team ball.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Bosch. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Away team ball.
Knight for 3. Drills it from outside.
For 3.
Knight's got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosch, finding the open man for the easy one.
Here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oscar Robertson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Atlanta. Down by 12. To the inside. And it's George finishing it off.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
And that one's good by Bosch.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Porter. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes left side. Over Robertson. The kick out to Porter. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Brandon Ingram, first personal foul. Second team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Home team ball.
Atlanta trails by 13. On the wing, Porter. Barnes with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. The kick out to Porter. Here's Chop. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
9 for 3. Another miss by Orlando.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. In the lineup for your
1:32 left in the first half. Ingram deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Chop. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Brandon.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Bosch misses. The Atlanta trails by 9. Walton with the ball. Picked up by Robertson. Right side, George. The kick out to Walton. Clock at 6. Here's Chop, guarded by Garnett. The kick out to Porter. From deep. Garnett grabs the board. Orlando leading by 9. Robertson outside. Another miss by Orlando. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Porter. Pass to Walton. There's a screen by Porter. Down low. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Knight for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Knight's got 6. He gets it up. Doesn't go for him.
That's the end of the first half.
And so it's Orlando with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. High post Walton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Ingram. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Still home team ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And Mutombo really is an amazing defender. He just takes pride in contesting every shot.
Outside, Maravich. The 3 from Thomas. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Here's Walton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando leading by 13. Outside Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the away team.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. So it's Atlanta now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For 3, Ingram. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Home team ball.
Atlanta trails by 14.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off his shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And here's Maravich from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Maravich has got 5.
Timeout. Home team.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta trails by 15. Fires from deep. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Outside, Maravich. From deep, Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. He's got 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Thomas got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Snappy play by Carter. The moment he's got an angle, he likes to pull it.
But 3, no good from Maravich.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Carter. Orlando grabs the miss. And here's Maravich for 3. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Thomas with it. Picked up by Banchero. Outside Thomas. Driving inside. Here is Carter. He has 6. And that's an intentional foul.
Number 52, second personal foul. First team foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Mutombo grabs the board. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Everything's falling in a...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
The fourth quarter. Let me hear you.
Orlando leading by 16. And it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. He said that the hip is bruised pretty badly, but overall, it should be okay.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
6 to shoot. Here's Ellison. Got a piece of it. From 17 feet out. Drained for 2 points.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Pass to Bosch. Misses the 3. Atlanta trails by 17. Carter outside. That 3 off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Garnett up top. And here is Robertson. Outside Bosch. Back to Robertson. From deep three-point range. That one misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here he goes. And finished off by Banchero.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Outside Knight. It's deflected. On the wing, Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
Shooting for your home team.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Carter looking around. Barnes outside. Atlanta again missing. Orlando leading by 16. Garnett the screen. Here's Ellison. And it's blocked. Carter for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Atlanta again missing. Here's Orlando now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Right side, Knight. Three from Robertson. Bangs home the trifecta.
3.
Robertson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Orlando. Got a piece of it. From deep, here's Ellison. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Pass to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 25. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Both teams changing it up here. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Ingram outside. Outside, George. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Left side, Jones. Gervin for three.
George Gervin.
And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
Bosh. Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now here's Walton. From deep three-point range.
That's the end of the game.